All right. Yesterday, I got my butt kicked. That whole run yesterday was a pain. All right. These ones. Ally immune. Ooh. Burst beam looks good. Piercing beam. That doesn't move enemies, but... So 3, 2, 1 damage. Huh. I'm just looking at the picture. So it does 1 damage even to far away things. That one's interesting. 2 damage, 1 to self. Fly in a line, slam into the target, pushing it and hurting yourself. I don't know how I feel about that. Plus 1 damage each. That's rough. Okay. 3 health, brute. You give plus 2 HP, plus 1 mech reactor. I might put that on the charge one. Except, there's a chance this one dies. Weird. Okay. And pull target towards you 1 tile. This just does not seem very good. Shield tiles from damage. Ooh. 2 uses per battle. Plus 3 area. This one seems really good. How does it work with... Does it do 2 tiles? Yes. No, that's how much health it has. It looks like it does 2 tiles. I don't know how to tell that. Weird. Okay. So we could change the colors. That doesn't really matter. We want kill an enemy by... I'm not even going to worry about these. If it happens, it happens. That is the one that I think I want this one on. Start. Unfair. Advanced weapons and pilots. Pilot abilities. Both of these would probably make it easier. We don't need easier. We need even harder. Okay. Looking at the enemies. This one wasn't too bad, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, this could give me 4 power right off the bat. That's an insane amount of power, right? Kill at least 7 enemies, defend the power plants. That's a lot of enemies. Okay. So this is the one with the laser beam. Got it. This one just pulls. No, this is the charging one. Pulls and shields. I feel like I'm going to have to shield these 2 right away. I'm going to plan on moving to shield these probably. Confirm. The scorpions lock me down. Victory in 5. Three HP, 5 HP. You're targeting this. You do 3 damage. You have 2 HP. Tell me you go first. You do. That's beautiful. Okay, so we've got one good thing going. The next good thing is if I move this unit, which what do you do again? You pull things. I don't even think I have to shield these 2. So if I did this, I kill 1. I do hurt myself, but I think that's worth it. Burst class weapon. I could do 3 damage to this one. So I could pull this one, but that doesn't really help. Crap. I don't have a good way. Do I just have to shield just to defend this? Also, no, this one's getting deleted. I can't push this one. You have 2 HP. This one having 4 HP is pretty annoying. I could pull this one into my unit. No, I can't. You can't pull through things. Huh. So I think I have to use this shield if I want to save this. There's no good way to shoot 2 enemies that matter. So if I move here, I just want to make sure. I can't pull through things. I really can't. Huh. I could move here, but then I'd pull this in front of this, which would be bad. Yeah, I think I just have to shield that building. This can go through things. How does that work? It's 2 spots. Okay, so I'm gonna go get this pod and shield this. I wonder if that shield in the back stays up. If it does, then I should have shielded these 2, probably. And the turn. See if this mountain shield stays up. That one attacks 2 spots. I didn't realize that. The mountain shield does stay up. This one has a ranged attack. Interesting that using my attack I can get out of this. This one's a pain. How do I deal with this one? Okay, so I have a ramming unit. Does 2 damage, and when they collide, they also take some damage. So if I rammed it from this way, that would be good. I have a laser unit that can't quite kill this. And I have a pull unit. I kind of need to use this ramming one to hit this. Kill that. This ramming does knock them back. So one thing I'm thinking, I could use this laser one. Shoot these 3 units, so I'm shooting myself too. Then I would ram this one this way. And then the last thing is the puller. Can the puller reach that? Again, it can't go through things. Can I really pull a building? No. And I'm not blocking either of these spawns. I've only killed 2 so far. All right. Crap, I can't actually make it over there. That's a problem. If I block this spawn, it's hard to get the 7 kills. This unit seems super bad. This attraction pulse. Still looking for an option that does anything useful for me. So I could knock this one out with my charging unit, but that seems like worst case. Do I have to sacrifice a mech? Max level. Weird. I thought I lost that pilot. It seems very strange to me. Like, if this can't even go through units, it should be able to push or pull, it feels like. The only one that this one's really helpful for is this unit. Right now there are 4 enemies up. Have to ram this one. I lose too much power otherwise. So I'm sacrificing this unit to do it. I can't still use that. Okay. Okay, this one's down to 2 HP, 1 HP, 2 HP, 1 HP. Bad start. I'd be fine with losing the pilot if that was on 2 turns remaining, but still having 2 more turns after that, that's rough. I do still have a shield. Crap, I'm locked down. I'm locked down, I only have 2 units. This was a brutal start. Alright, so I lose 2 power here. 1 power here, 2 power here, and more importantly, I'm losing a power plant. It's not good. I think I have to try and shield those, but this one can't move far enough to do it. This one also can't move far enough. What order do you attack in? I can move over, push this off. I would end up right there. That doesn't feel like enough. Because it's not enough. I'm gonna lose 4 power. That almost kills me. I would get 4 power back if I can keep these power plants alive. Undo that. I had to have this one push that off, right? This one only has 1 HP. I think I had to. But if I could have... But, oh, this is a pole, not a laser beam. Undo that move. Double shielded mountain tile. Okay, one more turn. Do I just lose the first battle? I'm about to lose another pilot. That's my good pilot, too. This one can fly. They're only... So I can choose between which of the pilots, but the only way to fight this is to ram it anyways. The only thing would be if I can get something else, if I can get this to kill that. Sadly, this unit needs to both pull this off of the building and it would need to pull this back. Or pull you, which I can't do. Feels bad. Didn't kill enough enemies. But the power plants lived. Give me back my foregrid. Okay. I don't like that pulling one. I lost my good pilot. What do you got for me, Pod? We got a reactor core and wind torrent. Okay. Uses per battle 1. I have a reactor core. Do you do anything? Don't think you do currently. Think I want this pilot. Feels more likely to die here. Wait. Okay, I have to move it to storage. Unlimited uses. Oh, wait. That's interesting. Okay. I would like some of my power back. To get some of the power back, defend disposal unit, destroy all mountains. That's rough. Protect the emergency batteries. There's a lot of mountains. I don't think the mountains one is going to happen. Disposal units and emergency batteries. What are you? You're an acid launcher. What? Okay. You're gonna give plus HP? Yes. I don't feel good about this at all. My whole hope is that this acid launcher does something amazing. Yeah, that's over. Technically, everything can get blown this direction. And that would help a bit. Doesn't help with this one. Does help with this one. Doesn't help with this one. I mean, it does. But not much. Okay, so what do you do? What? Holy... Okay. So that is very overpowered. This one is the one with the fans, which have unlimited uses. Right, I have to move my own mech first. That's very doable. This one has a laser beam. This one has a shield and a pole. This one attacks first. Second. Third. Pulling this one down is kind of bad. Not just kind of bad, it's very bad. Trying to decide what to do with this one. Don't know the answer to that. This unit feels so worthless. Okay, you're the only one that really has to move. You're the beam enemy. Or the beam unit. I want this right here, kind of. Here? No. I want it here. That doesn't really work. Could shield these two. I think I can't shield that one right next to me. Weird. All right. I want to use this one's fan thing. I want to use this one's beam effectively. Once everything shifts down one. feel like this one has to go right here. But if it goes right here, it's not doing much useful. It's just blocking this shot. I might end up resetting this turn. I think I am resetting this turn. So right now, this one kills my tank. This one does 1 damage to that. And this one hits this. I could do this. If I kill this one, your HP drops to 3. You still have your laser beam left. But it can't move. That's not satisfactory. You still have your stuff left, but there's nothing you can do with it. Pulling this would get onto the acid, and then 1 damage would kill it. I can't give that up this early. Reset the turn. All right. So, one really tempting thing is to just do this. If I took out these 3, what do I do with this laser beam one? Because it has to move first. these three die. The laser beam would ideally go right here. I would shift everything. I'd have to move this one first. Move that one with the pull. So pull you towards me. I still don't have an answer for one of these two. I might have to shield these two. Pull this one. That means I don't get to use the turbines. I think that makes sense. You only have 3 HP. Wait, I can't both shield and pull this. I need to shield these two. I can't ram this one through a mountain either. There's like nothing for this tank to do except for blow everything south, and then this one can do its thing. In which case, I should have positioned this one differently so that it wouldn't end up in acid. I still can position it differently. With that in mind, could I have... I don't think I could have lined up the laser to hit 2 of those. No. If only this one was attacking first, I could drag this in. This still wouldn't kill it. Be close. Okay, we got there. I didn't really destroy any mountains, but 1 star isn't worth all that much anyways. It's worth a bit. Okay. You take double damage. One of these is shielded. This one has... It does not have a ranged attack. You're attacking for 1. You do get to go before this one. Thinking I shift everything this direction. This ability is just broken. So that alone saves me. The only thing is this unit ends up in acid, which I don't know how much I care. And ideally, I would like this scooted forward one. This one only has 3 HP. What happens when you ram something that's at the edge of the map? Not sure. Okay, so there's nothing good for me to ram down here, except for this one, which isn't good to ram. I think I just have to ram that one. Right, I don't get to ram if I'm doing the wind blowing thing. Takes double damage because of the acid. That did break the webs on this, at least. You're only attacking one spot. Wish I could drag that into one of these. Would I take double damage from this coming up? I don't think so. If I read... Weapon damage against this unit is doubled. All other damage is unaffected. But I can't stand on this and pull this forward. I don't need to pull it forward. This beam weapon has not been amazing so far. If there was still acid on this tile, but there isn't. Just by scooting up one, I can take that out, but I only do 1 damage to this, or I could do 2 damage to that if I have acid on myself. I feel like it's worth doing the acid to myself to do 1 extra damage to this one. Who can still move? What? No one can move. I forgot about this thing completely. That might have changed everything. I guess this means I get to destroy mountains, but... that would have changed it. I have to remember that thing. That thing is my best unit by far. Okay, so I could use the wind to shift everything this way. Just need to move this unit. That works, right? I think so. So now the only thing being targeted is this one. Oh, and this one, but that doesn't matter. Next turn, I want to take out these mountains if possible. So beam weapon could take out this. I think that makes the most sense. There's not much for this one to do. There's only 2 enemies here. Cool, and this one has acid on it, so the lasers could take out this one. Pulling this one is enough, and it's already got a shield on it anyways. And I have my wind attack. Cool. So that mission at least went all right. Power grid's at full. Continue. +2 mech HP. I'm using the wind torrent a lot more now. This beam mech does want to get up close near things. This mech sucks except for the shield projector, which is pretty amazing. End battle with less than 4 mech damage. Protect the power generator. Protect Old Earth Bar. Kill 4 enemies inflicted with acid. Conveyor belts. Defensive shields active. Huh. Go here. There are teleporters. What is this teleport? Okay. Two scorpions, 2 long range, 1 of these that targets 2 squares. Acid plus the beam weapon is good. This unit doesn't matter where it is too much because I want to use the wind. Try and block off the buildings a bit. Alright, this one already has acid applied. Acid applied. Wow, I wish I had that super weapon. Why can't you make it to right here? You can't even make it to right here. 3 HP, 3 HP. 3 HP. You're doing 3 damage. This one attacks first. I could move this one right here. Pull them to the right. Plus, this one does double damage. So this one would shoot this one. That takes care of 2 enemies that are targeting buildings. You would have acid on you. You would no longer be targeting a building. I'm taking some mech damage. this one. So my thought is I move this here. Pull this. Beam these. Good stuff. 1 mech damage. This one's also dead. You're not doing anything. You're spawning. End the turn. Plus, I only have 1 unit, so it should level quickly. Did I not spend the reactor core from it leveling? I might have. I don't remember. All right. 2 units are targeting this one. You're a ranged unit. You're targeting... Huh. Interesting decision. So I could beam this... If I pull this one, it ends up here. It gets teleported to here, which doesn't do anything. I'm a pretty big fan of blowing this one onto this spot. You already have acid on you. Right, you have to move first. I still have my reset turn left too. Okay, so this one. I like that that one's blocking a spot. I could laser that. There's not much else to do. Oh, no, I can't laser. I could laser that one if I stood here. I guess that makes sense. Still have units that can move. Yeah, but there's nothing it can do. Wonderful. I guess I could use up one of the shields. There's nothing good to even shield. I could shield this back one. So if I shift everything down, So I could swap if I shift everything up. This one's still here. This one swaps with this one, which would be these two swapping positions. You would only hit this for one, but that's still something. As fun as that is, I don't think it does much for me. This one does 3 damage. That is interesting. Okay, one more turn. I still have my shields left. You have 5 HP. I could drag them down. You would take double damage from the acid. Laser beam would be enough. That seems decent. Plus this one will shoot this one. Okay, that's good, right? So you could still move, but I have nothing for you to do. Look at that, 4% defense. Percentage chance any building will resist damage. So at max it can be 50%. Okay, I'd like to kill 4 enemies inflicted with acid. What are you? Acid cannon. Let's go. Okay. This one doesn't matter where it is too much. A little bit. These flying 3 units are a little bit of a pain. You have acid applied. You're a pain. Okay, so right off the bat, I want to use my wind attack to push things this way. Because that takes care of 2 of these units, and they die to acid. This thing would die in 1 hit to this. That didn't count. Okay, good to know. For some reason, I thought that these would count. Inflicts acid on surviving units. That's okay. Even if I don't get my 2 stars. I think this is an okay one to play in. Alright, so I could kill... Do I block that spawn? Feeling like no. So I think I kill this one. It is affected by acid. There we go. 1 out of 4. You're another easy kill. This will get another one infected with acid. Something else will step on an acid spot. Okay, so right now I could easily kill this. That just takes that out. This one, I'd like to pull onto one of these spots. I think everything gets shifted this direction. There's nothing for this one to do except for shield buildings. Because it's flying, I don't think it matters if it ends up over acid. Good stuff. I'm not going to be able to shoot that. Huh. Not the best play by me. Okay, I've killed 2 out of 4. This one has acid applied. I still have multiple turns. I could apply acid to this and one-shot it. This one's annoying. Three out of 4. All right. You also have acid applied, but you only have 1 HP. You can pull something. I'd like to kill this by putting it on top of this spot. I do have a charge attack. I'm going to be using up my shield on this one, I think. So that makes sense. I think it does. Oh no, I'm not. I'm shifting this way. Good stuff. Easy game. There's only 2 enemies. This one has a bunch of HP, but or no, there's 3 enemies. They're pretty easy to kill. Okay. That's it. Wow, that one ability really does save me completely. +3 grid defense. Understood. Ooh. Okay, so we have to come here. Is there anything else I could be doing? I don't have excess power. I don't have reactor cores. Okay. Destroy 5 goos. Protect corporate tower. All right, the laser one is important. This one's not very important. This one's a little bit important. This is a bad map. It does have a bunch of water, which is kind of useful, except that there's a lot of flying units. So right off the bat, I'm thinking I shift everything downward 1. But I'd like to block this. Massive. 'Cause this thing has 6 HP, so dropping it into the water feels pretty good. It moves this one back, which is good. Moves this one back. Yeah, this single move does everything I need. I could shield this building. I could pull something. Laser beam does some good stuff. There's nothing good for me to pull. I could put the shield on this. Except I can't, because when I pull things this way, this one needs to move first. Okay, I'm supposed to destroy 5 goos. That's going to be a little bit of a pain. I don't know how the shield works when this is trying to move onto that space. You have 6 HP. That's rough. Can shift everything to the left. If I shift everything back, then I block this spawn and this spawn. Except I don't really, because that one moves forward. Huh. Still might be worth it. I think it is. I still don't really know what to do with this. Acid tile. It's crazy how good that move is. Okay, so you're actually taking damage. Not looking good for killing the goose. I don't know how this shield works. Shield tiles from damage. I assume that's only one of these two. I feel like, again, I should just shift it shifted all this way. Right, I have to move this unit. And now, waterlogged, yeah. I could split the slime. I don't know exactly what that does. Okay, good deal. They're still massive, right? I think so. There's only one turn. I can't kill the goose that quick. Out of curiosity, if I do this, what happens to this unit? Nothing, it seems. Okay. You're currently trapped. I can move this here, shift everything down. It doesn't do much for me. But either does shifting everything up. So now you're free. There's not much I can do with that freedom except for pull that slime forward, which doesn't do much. Okay. I did not destroy the goose. And yeah, the shield can only take one hit. Good to know. Mission complete. Feels good. Spend reputation. +4 defense for 1 star. Shield tank. Any class weapon. Deploy a shield tank that can give shields to allies. What? Interesting. It costs 2 power though. What? Hermes engine. Brute class weapon. Dash in a line, pushing adjacent tiles away. It's not as good as this one, but it's decent. Hermes engines. Brute class weapon. Mech class brute. Prime science. I already like the thing that I have here. I think. Getting one or two of these would be good. Okay, now these only give +2 defense. Still, it's helpful. Or a reactor core. With that reactor core, ally immune is pretty good for that burst weapon. +1 damage each doesn't do much. +1 use, +3 area. Oh, that's a big area. Plus move is kind of nice. Plus move isn't as necessary. Plus move is very nice. I could donate this. If this one didn't cost 2 power to put it online. But it does. Let's go ally immune. Leave the island. All right, I think that does it for this video. Tomorrow, we will take on one of these others. I don't know which yet. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one.